r/AskReddit by Redmond Dts. People who knew a murderer, what were the signs they were going to kill someone? A kid lived down the street from me and used to come to my house to play with my older sibling. My mom always thought he was a bit weird. One day he told my mom he liked to kill squirrels for fun. He was 5 or 6 at the time. He wanted my sibling to join him. My mom stopped letting him come over. The kid moved away a year later to Kentucky. Fast forward about 15 years. Mom turns on the news. The kid, she remembered his name, brutally killed both of his parents. He was college aged. Guy I knew as a teenager. In and out of juvie all the time. Raped a woman and did 20 years. Never applied for parole. Told them straight up that if they let him out, he'd probably kill somebody. He was released at the end of his sentence and killed a woman within a year. Attempted murder. Dude I went to school with. Nice enough guy, if a bit of a jock but had a hair-trigger temper. After a few drinks would always get into a fight. When he was 19 he stabbed a football teammate in the neck with a broken bottle after the guy made an unfunny joke about his sister. Somehow didn't kill the guy but was charged with attempted murder and spent some time in jail. After getting out he stopped drinking and went to psychology and somehow made a decent life for himself. Some people just shouldn't drink. My old boss killed a guy in a very premeditated fashion. They were both youth ministers at their local church. My boss, the murderer, was having an affair with the murderee's wife. Anyway, pretty sad situation. To answer the question though, there really weren't any signs. He was a giant doofus of a boss. Good at IT, funny, thoughtful, very personal. I had him over to my house. We went out after work. Literally everyone at work loved him. Came as a big shock. If there hadn't been so much evidence against him, I'm sure some people would have defended him. Guy I went to high school with, didn't have the best home life but he was a nice guy. He ended up killing a mom, a kid, and trying to kill another one of her kids. He broke into their house while they were gone, ate food, napped, watched TV, apparently sawed off their shotgun, etc. When mom and kids got home he ambushed them. One kid got away to a neighbor for help. Guy left in mom's car, picked up friends and went joyriding until the police caught him a few hours later. It was surprising to say the least. Mostly stuff like choking his wife a lot, hitting her, throwing her through a plate glass window. There were a lot of statements to the effect of, if you call the police, I will leave your body in a dumpster. Breaking into the house once or twice after he filed for divorce. Yeah, seriously. Violating bond conditions, protective orders. You know, real subtle stuff. The dude I knew was my supervisor when I worked for a father figure pizza chain. Aside from being a sleazy kind of guy, hit on the younger female employees, and an alcoholic. No real signs he'd go on to murder a lady and her 2 teenage kids because the lady rejected him. His behavior became weirder and weirder. He was a Cub Scout den leader and taught the boys Shakespeare death scenes. He ran for mayor and debated dressed in a black trench coat. He disappeared for years. When they announced they were looking for him he went to the Russian embassy to ask for asylum dressed in a poncho like a Mexican bandit. The Russian security guards called the cops. Truth story. He was a nice enough kid all through school but just seemed off. We were all shocked senior year when another boy robbed and killed an elderly man. Small town, very disturbing. We were science labs partners. He was a little weird and creepy, but always nice in his own odd way to me. We goofed off a good deal in that class. Drawing pictures and making up stupid products that we could create and sell in the future. People joked he was going to be a serial killer because he fit the vibe. Creepy, bullied, dressed in all black, etc. He was a total dong to everyone else, would threaten them, etc. but we were always cool. I was nice to him because I didn't have many friends, same as him, and like I said, he was always nice to me. One day he drew me a picture. It had a stick figure getting attacked by a grappling hook, then a couch with a smiley face on it. The caption on the drawing was, "I will kill you and make a sofa out of your skin." Of course in high school I laughed it off. He actually killed someone a few years later, stabbing them dozens of times over a computer. I'm glad I was nice to him. I also still have the drawing. He was into BDSM and painted disturbing art of women being choked. He was on the news a few years ago for strangling to death 2 women within a month of each other, leaving them in suitcases by the side of the road. That's all folks. Thank you for watching. If you like videos like this one, why not like and subscribe for more? Have a nice evening.